Hey guys, what's going on? This is Red Open. PS, this is awesome. This is a little bit of Watch Dogs. Here I am. This is one of the mechanics that it's got old really fast in the game. You use cameras, you hack like this, you see what doors are locked, you got to find a way around them to get in. This is just, in my opinion, just another way of them kind of hitching themselves on this whole hacking thing. But it was way too... It's just frustrating. You want the story to progress, and now we got to break into this CTOS center and hack into it so I can have control of that part of the city, which sounds cool in theory. Hacked a little lift there. Just trying to put it together to figure out how this works. I got to get through this fence. So the first thing you do is you got to find a box to hack to unlock the door. Hack into that camera. Look around. Let's see. I'm kind of using the camera to look through. I can hack from camera to camera like that, and there is a thing that unlocks a door. Antennas. You don't know what this stuff does till you hit it and hack it. Makes you kind of feel like you don't know what you're doing. It's just kind of guess and test. You're trying to make doors open so you can get into this area, but a lot of my experience in this game has been like this, where you do this. You just go from camera to camera, you look around. Even when you're fighting bad guys, you do the same thing. Camera to camera, you find what the opposition is. It's just about pointless. But there you can see I got in, infiltrated the bunker. So now there's a waypoint. You got to get to it. You come down the stairs and you look and you're like, okay, I got to get in there. But there's another door that's locked. So now you got to figure out where you need to go. You can follow that path. You know, it just turns into a big maze of you just trying to do stuff for, if you're me, a while. And there's nothing really fun about this part of the game. I didn't feel like a hacker. I felt like someone who was just trying to progress the story forward by opening and closing doors, running into doors that don't open. You know, and I'm not dissing on the game. I guess I am a little bit, but it's kind of like a video review, so this is one of my big issues with the game. You know, the hacking doesn't feel like hacking. See, clearly I'm trying to get to this location, but I don't know how to get there, and you're stuck with cameras that you've looked through, and it's a beautiful game, but a lot of the environment isn't interactive. It's just there. So you're running around. Oh, here's something here. Can hack this. Or actually, I'm just picking up some stuff. I can't even hack anything. But lead me to think that I need to get through there at some point, somehow. And in the meantime, you know, maybe I've got food in the kitchen cooking in real life, or I have people calling me, or I gotta be somewhere, and I'm stuck doing this, trying to get past this, and start realizing, I guess it's part of problem solving. People like to do that with video games, but I mean, when it's so vague and ambiguous of what all these hacking things do, like, okay, if I push and hold this, what does it do? And then you got to figure out how it ties into the other thing. And like, this game doesn't know what it wants to be. It doesn't want to be Grand Theft Auto. Doesn't want to be Max Payne. Doesn't want to be its own thing. It latches onto too many things from other games to really stand on its own. And then the things that it could stand on its own 2 feet on, like this hacking thing, it works very well. It's easy to use, but it just doesn't feel like you're a rebel or like you're breaking into stuff. There, found another door. You trace this wire with your profiler. It's moderately enjoyable to figure these puzzles out, but there's not a lot of them. I don't want to mislead the viewer here. There's not a lot of these, but there's enough of them that it's just, you know, what is this game? I don't know. I like it, but I don't. I had a fun time playing it. I just feel like you can read my review online on the PS This Is Awesome site. It's psthisisawesome.podbean.com. There were enjoyable parts of this game. This is just an idea of what some of the stuff is that you have to do. And there is no jump mechanic, so I can't like hurl over these rails. I can climb over them. But every time you see something light up, that means that I can hack that thing. You just hold square. And your character Aiden uses his phone, and he's looking at different stuff. But I don't know. For such a pretty game, look at the trees blowing. It looks awesome. Such a sweet looking game. It's just like it doesn't really. I don't know. It's like a culmination of different games, mainly Grand Theft Auto and a third-person shooter, but they implement this hacking thing, which to me, I said in the review, just kind of feels like a cheat. It's like, oh, you don't know how to get through this door, or you can, well, you just hold square at the right location to unlock it. Getting chased by the police, oh, hold square, and you can cause the traffic signs to block them from chasing you. It just feels like cheating, and I guess that's what hacking is. I don't know. It just, I didn't feel like I was doing anything special when I held square. Maybe that's what my thing is. I didn't feel like I was doing anything so complex that no one else in the world could possibly pull off. It didn't make you feel cool. Which I think is what it wants you to do. So, finally unlocked the door here. I'm going through this maze, trying to figure out where I need to be. Close that, which I actually sorry, I'm kind of looking down sideways at the screen here. Just trying to do some more of these videos for the podcast, but this was me, my attempt at explaining this hacking thing and how it doesn't feel special. You just hold square. Pick up different audio files, gives you a little more backstory. But I mean, if this were just a straight linear game, and it wasn't in the sandbox world, I feel like it could have been really, really sweet. It could have accentuated a little bit more in the hacking and make it feel more like you're doing something crazy. But once you do all the hacks, there's nothing new to do. It's like, okay, I can change stoplights, I can trigger steam pipes, I can unlock doors, I can pretty much do anything. But if there were more specific things that you could do while hacking, like, you know, that I think you could do in a linear game that could show that, different scenarios, and really accent on how sweet it is to control your surroundings with hacking. There were really not many setups where, oh, now I could hack and blow this dude up. Like, they exposed themselves to the situation, but it wasn't. I guess I'm just trying to think, like, a huge Uncharted fan, like, if this game were more in that vein, where it's more story-driven, level after level after level, where you get deeper and deeper and stuff, and then you try to figure it out. But this open sandbox thing with hacking, I mean, it's only fun for so long, and it's only cool for so long. And the game's beautiful, and the gunplay and the explosions and all that stuff just worked tremendously. It's beautiful. It's fun to play, but I just feel like there could have been more to it. I mean, this looks cool, but when you're actually playing, all I did was click a button. And there he's hacking to the CTOS. So I'm gonna let you go. This is Fred, PS.